Okay, Miss Angela.
Yes.
New year, new you,
Yes.
new-ish, boo.
Yes. Hi, Derrick.
What's up, boo?
I can just feel the warmth, the love, the authenticity between your bond. How does this moment feel?
This moment feels surreal because a year ago, if you would have told me this, I would have looked at you like, whatever.
You wouldn't have believed a year ago that you would have found a love like this?
Exactly.
Why?
Because I never had it before.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Okay, catch us up to speed. How long have the two of you been together?
So we going on about
What is it?
8 months. Communication is everything. And I love how she's very stern on how she feels, and she speaks how she feels, and she doesn't hold back. And on top of that, she's just beautiful.
Thank you.
That
Derrick.
does.
Yeah, like
Her?
she's just,
sweet.
yeah, like I've been happy. I can't complain. And on top of it, it's like, as a man, it's especially now, it's a little bit hard to find like real love, and I actually feel it. When I called my mom and I told my mom how I felt about it, she was excited, and I believe that she's the one, and I never felt this way about anybody before. That's why I go so hard, because it's just like I care.
Yes.
Yeah, I care.
Like
I care. And she deserves to. It's like when you can see somebody who deserves love, it's like you have no choice but to put your best foot forward. And I try to every day.
Of course, I follow both of you on social media. And Derrick, you posted a beautiful tribute to Angela, and you used the word soulmate.
Oh, yeah.
You just said you found the one. Are there conversations between the two of you about taking that next step? Are you open to marriage, more children?
You know what's so funny? I feel like everybody around us say it more than we say it. They're like, okay, so when y'all get married,
You're on your own journey, on your own time.
and when I mean like that, we mean like parents, like my
Yeah.
mom, like
They're like, give me
his
more
mom.
grandchildren. I want to go to a wedding. Yeah, all of that.
Yes.
Totally fair. I know you're on your own timeline, but is it a conversation? Are you interested
Yes.
in one day being
100%.
Mr. and Mrs.?
100%.
Okay. You seem like a man in love who's maybe thought about this.
100%, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And
It's gonna be so nice and so beautiful.
do you see more children in your future?
Yes.
You
100%.
do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So clearly a lot of love between the two of you. Take me back to the beginning. When did this whole journey first start?
We met in 2019.
Okay.
Then we lost connection. I was supposed to get in the studio and I did not.
Okay.
And then we reconnected when I had went inside his DM.
You slid in the DMs.
I slid in a DM.
And when was this?
This was last year.
She was like, hey, I'm ready to like really take this music stuff seriously. And I was like, let's do it. Cause my whole thing is I feel like everybody who does music and wants to take the chance to put their music out, it's something hard to do, and it takes a lot of courage to do.
I love that Angela's just staring at you smiling. That is a woman in love. So Angela says she wants to get in the studio. You extend an invitation.
Yes.
And what did that day look like?
So I pull into the facility and I looked and there was a parking space and it said Derrick Milano. And I was like, ooh, fancy.
So she comes in, she pulls up, it's a Rolls Royce. I'm like, oh,
She comes correct.
yeah. But the funny thing about it is, she always drives the truck. So I was just like, this must be special because she don't never drive the Rolls Royce. And we sat down and we talked, and I asked her to play music, and we were just getting to know each other.
How did it go from we're collaborators, we're here to make some music, to I think I found love?
The next day I text him, I'm like, hey, do you wanna go to this festival with me? And I was waiting for his response. He responded to me, he said, no, I can't go, I have meetings.
Sir, get an
Yeah.
invitation from Angela to go to a festival. You turned her down?
It wasn't that I turned it down. It's just that it kind of shocked me in the fact that we were talking about music. I was just like, well, you know what? Let me be professional. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I thought to myself, and I was just like, I'm out here like wanting to date to marry, and I haven't really found somebody that I felt like made sense. And I'm like, God is literally putting somebody right here that could be that person for me. And I'm like trying to ignore the signs. And I immediately hit her back and I was like, you know what? And I didn't have a meeting. And I can't, and I had to. And I called her back and I said, you know what? It's canceled.
And did you go to that festival? Was that your first date?
Yes.
And I loved it.
We had a blast.
That was the best.
It was so much fun.
Really? So instant connection.
The best date.
You knew that we're not just going to be collaborators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had funnel cake. We had Jamaican food. We was holding hands, walking around through the park.
It was the best.
Did you have the formal conversation of, I want to commit to you, let's do this the real way?
I said, so we're gonna be friends, let's build up our friendship, get to know each other. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I want to take it serious.
And I was like, Derrick, if we're gonna take it serious, then we have to include God. That's the only way it's gonna work.
I know that. I feel like that's a very strong pillar of this relationship.
Yes.
What is it about Derrick that really won you over?
I like how he treats people around me, myself, like even around my kids, my staff, because it doesn't matter like who it is that's around. He gives everybody that same respect. So that's really big for me because I have so many different, people that's in my life from just different walks of life, and he treats everybody with respect. He treats me really nice.
What is it about Angela that you admire and adore the most?
Outside of her just being a giving person, the love that she has for not only herself and the people around her, but the love for her goals, her passions, her career is different. She's consistent in everything. But one thing that really got me was her relationship with her kids. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm very grateful for them.
You said that the day they turn 18, they can choose to do what they want to do professionally, but while they're under your roof, entertainment and being a child star is off the table.
It's just off the table.
What other rules are you enforcing with your two kids?
It's not really rules. I'm not a militant parent. I just lead by example. We'll have like conversations just about like kindness and being humble, just little things, traits for them to grow up to be good people. I do share 50-50 custody, you know what I mean, with my Kingian dream.
Yes. And congratulations on that.
Thank you. I fought my way through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a moment to say that this is
Yes,
done and
it's
we've reached
done.
to the other side.
I'm so excited. You have no idea.
And how's that working so far?
Splendid. I'm so happy. Like, I'm in a better place. My kids, just having a structure for me and stability is everything for me. Like, once your foundation's strong, then you can just take over the world. And that's just what it is. Because I know at home is good. Because wherever you lay your head at night, if it's not peaceful and calm, you can't wake up and be successful the next day.
How do you describe the co-parenting dynamics that you have with both of your children's fathers?
We have structure. I think structure is key.
On both sides?
Yes. It's not like I ever asked for child support, you know what I mean, or any of that. I just want time with my kids. And if by all means that I have to go to court and fight for it, then that's just what I'm gonna do. And I'm really happy. Like, I'm happy, the kids are happy, but most importantly, it's about the kids.
And what did they think of Derrick?
Oh, they love Derrick. Because listen, when he's not there,
They ask for him?
Yeah. They're like, where's Derrick? I'm like, hi.
Of course, I know
Derrick.
last year was a huge year for you.
Yes.
It was a year of reinvention. You got sober, you removed a lot of tattoos, you had some surgeries, you committed yourself to God.
And in the name of the Holy Ghost.
Where are you at with this whole reinvention of Angela journey?
I'm definitely not done.
Okay, what's still left?
Healing like internally and figuring out the emotional parts of things. But the big bulletins was sobriety, getting closer to God, get rid of OnlyFans, get rid of all like this fillers and implants and all that stuff, right? And knock down the giants and then push forward. Because we really don't need none of it.
16 months. Congrats, 1 year, 4 months of sobriety. Oh, thank you, Derrick.
1.5 years nearly sober. How is sober life
16
treating
months.
you?
Great.
Yeah, let's clap.
That's hard.
Something that is something to
Thank
applaud. How are you doing on that journey?
Good, great. I do not miss waking up feeling crazy. I don't miss me talking to people reckless. I don't miss none of it.
Okay, so I know you've already had quite a few procedures.
Right.
What is still left on the table?
Nothing at the moment. The only time I would probably have to get some type of surgery again is if I have her babies.
God willing.
Yes.
Yeah.
God willing.
Because I actually had 2 C-sections with my babies.
Okay.
So that's the only surgery. It's like,
Right, okay. That'll be a really happy moment. Do you feel like a rebirth, like a weight has just been lifted off your shoulders?
I definitely feel lighter. I feel better. I just feel overall like I'm just so past that. It's like, really, let me show you who I am.
I mean, you met Angela as Blac Chyna in 2019.
Yeah.
And then you reconnected. Were you Angela when you reconnected?
Yep.
What was the biggest difference for you?
It's just the growth. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? When you see when you can see it in somebody.
You felt like she leveled up,
100%,
elevated.
100%.
Angela, I want to extend my heart. I understand you had somewhat of a complication as a result of your surgery over the holidays.
Tell me why the worst thing that could possibly happen happened.
What happened and how are you doing today?
I started the surgeries in March of 2023. So I'm out of my business, you know, and then I looked and I'm like, wait a minute, why is my left boob up here and the right boob down here? What happened was the implant had got encapsulated. So I went to my doctor, and what happened was the muscle started to squeeze the implant, and it was very uncomfortable. So on December 21st, I took those implants out and went smaller. So it's like I'm going into the new year, it's like all behind me. My focus right now is acting and music and my family and working out.
Are you going on auditions? Are you reading scripts?
I am open to them, but some of the roles that I get, I'm like, come on. Like, do y'all
Like
not
what?
see what's going on, like what I'm doing in the world? Like, it's like super provocative, just come on.
So provocative films are off the table.
That's just out, yeah, no, if it's not anything positive, just count me out.
So are you looking to do like a wholesome family movie? Like
I would love that. I would love an action movie, a Christmas movie, a love movie, a mother trying to fight for a kid's movie. I'll eat that up.
okay, so acting absolutely a priority.
Yes, and then here we go with the fitness. Yeah. Because I want to be running around with my grandkids and my great-grandkids.
I have no
You know what
doubt
I mean?
you will be. You are in incredible shape.
I want to do all that.
And we're gonna do this workout here in a
Yeah,
few
we're going to do the
minutes.
workout.
I want to learn how to get on Angela's level. Can you show us a few signature moves that will keep us snatched, but you know, are also safe to do post-surgery?
A lot of people think, oh my God, I want to get back to the way I was. And people start like really doing too much right off the bat. And that's like a recipe for getting injured. You want to keep the back straight. You don't want to have your back rounded.
Is this what you've been doing in
Yeah.
your post-recovery? Like
Yes.
things like this?
Yep. Lunges, walking lunges. I was like, you know what, this year I'm going to do everything I actually hate. And one of those things was cardio and running. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start running, and it's light on my upper body and I'm just using legs.
What are your top fitness goals for the rest of the year?
To become the biggest fitness influencer of this year.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You want to motivate your audience.
Yes, I do. I signed up for a half a marathon. I'm gonna start.
still so
I'm gonna
impressive.
start slow.
Okay.
Very
Is it in LA? Are you doing it
It's
in
in
LA?
LA and it's 13.1 miles.
Okay, let's go, baby.